It's a mixed emotion. It's a feeling of joy and sadness at the same time. It's the feeling of you bringing something that was taken away from you and replace it back to you.
When I heard about the meeting about the coral returning from America, and I thought, well, this is good. It's good to have that corals return all the way from America.
I was incredibly excited and touched knowing that this just once again value adds to a much bigger conversation around returning things that were taken for whatever reasons back to its original source.
I want them things to come back here, come to Australia. Yeah, I was very happy. Yeah.
The whole idea of repatriation and returning items back to country, it is really, really important. This is a really good step towards sort of reconciliation and starting to heal community.
In those days, the coral gives the signal for the ship, the sailors, to notice that there's a reef ahead. So when the tide runs, hit the corals, it illuminates the water. We were born on the land, the corals were born on the sea, so we so related to each other.
This is a really unique return of items from overseas because it's biological material which we haven't seen before. This work came to light through our research program. We became aware that the corals were actually held in the US. Remarkably, the Smithsonian Institute agreed to return the items back to Australia. We really want to keep them in conditions where they don't deteriorate. We really want them to be able to be seen as well, so we want to do exhibitions and programs to allow people to understand this remarkable story of corals that left Australia over 100 years ago and have now returned, and the story that goes with that.
This is a really important collection scientifically because there are all these species that are described from Australia, so Australian coral species included in this collection. Fortunately, we were able to go back and find these exact same specimens from within 10 or 20 metres of where they were originally collected from.
I believe that bringing that coral back also brings responsibility. It brings accountability back to everyone that is involved.
I think in the future, museums need to really strengthen their relationships with First Nations communities. Our collections do belong to communities, so we can't tell the story without them.
From our perspective, it's about joint ownership that we move forward. I'm excited to see where we move from here on. As one of the leaders says, it's a beginning of a new beginning.
We are the first scientists in this globe. They come and learn from us, and they go creating a big picture from the small knowledge that we have. Between the two culture, Western science and traditional knowledge, it is very important.
No.